Hey everyone, my name is Nate, and today I'm going to be showcasing some tips and tricks on how to beat Pac-Man 99's Score Attack mode. The Score Attack mode is included as part of Pac-Man 99's DLC, and you're going to have to go purchase that if you want to play it. Now, Score Attack mode has some similarities to Pac-Man 99's main mode, and if you're still struggling with the main mode, I made a previous video showcasing some tips and tricks for that, so I suggest you go check that out if you're still struggling with it. However, today's video is going to be specifically focused on beating Pac-Man 99's Score Attack mode. As I said earlier, Score Attack is similar to the main mode of Pac-Man 99, but has a couple of key differences. The primary goal of Score Attack is to max out the score at a score of 3,333,360. Now, to get this score, you have to go around eating ghosts and pack dots in order to boost your score. Now, this seems simple at first, but there are a couple of key things you want to keep in mind if you actually want to reach that really high score. First off, similarly to Pac-Man 99, eating all of the smaller pack dots on the screen is going to give you a speed boost. It's critical to get these speed boosts early on because Score Attack can take well over 10 rounds, and as you get into these later rounds, you're really going to need that extra speed in order to outrun the ghosts. Now, after you've eaten a certain number of pack dots, a fruit is going to appear on the screen, and once you eat it, you're going to advance to the next round. Advancing to the next round means that the pack dots on screen are going to be refreshed, as well as those bigger power pellets. Now, one thing that sets Score Attack apart from the other modes is how the timer in the center of the screen works. Normally, the timer shows how long Pac-Man is powered up after eating one of the larger power pellets. But you can actually restart that timer and extend the length of the timer without eating any of the other power pellets. To do so, you simply eat a ghost and your timer will restart. This allows you to eat more ghosts longer or potentially indefinitely without having to eat any of the power pellets that are on screen. Now, there are a couple of drawbacks to restarting the timer this way. One is that any of the ghosts that currently can't be eaten by Pac-Man or are not blue are not going to be able to be eaten by Pac-Man after eating another ghost and restarting that timer. This is good to keep in mind because you might need to plan out your route to actually eat a power pellet if a ghost that isn't blue is coming for you. Another key thing to keep in mind is that in Score Attack, occasionally Jammer Pac-Man will spawn randomly on your screen. Now, they can be erased by eating a power pellet. However, if you restart the timer by eating a ghost, all of the Jammer Pac-Man will remain on screen. So again, you're going to need to plan out your route. So either if you do get slowed down by a Jammer Pac-Man, you're going to be able to eat a ghost or a power pellet, or you're just going to have to avoid them. So that's something to keep in mind as a drawback to extending the timer by eating ghosts. Now, up till this point in time, I've mainly been talking about the mechanics of staying alive in this Score Attack mode. But the main way to beat this mode is by getting that score of 3,333,360 points. Now, to do this, I mentioned earlier that you need to eat the smaller pack dots and ghosts to give you points. Eating these will give you 10 points, but that could take forever to get to that high score, so you need to rack up combos which will multiply the number of points you would normally be getting and help you get to that high score faster. Combos are created by eating ghosts before the timer runs out, and you can track your current combo by looking at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I recommend planning out your route around eating ghosts that will extend your timer, as well as eating all of those sleeping ghosts to create ghost trains, further giving you opportunities to create more and more combos. Now, one thing that I do recommend is that you don't always need to eat all of the ghosts in the ghost train. And the reason why I say this is that you only need to eat one ghost in order to restart the timer and keep your combo going. The reason why I sometimes recommend this is if you've eaten all of the power pellets on screen, but you still need to eat more pack dots, by only eating one or two ghosts from the ghost train, you can have a reserve of backup ghosts to eat just in case that timer starts to get low and you want to continue your combo. Now, by boosting your combo, you're going to get a multiplier that you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, and this means that for every pack dot, power pellet, and ghost you eat, you're going to have a multiplied score that will give you greater and greater points that will help you to be quicker able to reach that high score in order to beat Score Attack mode. Now, I do have two final tips to keep in mind as you're playing the game. The first is that it's okay to die. Pac-Man actually has 2 extra lives in this game. However, if you do end up dying, your speed is going to be decreased by 1. So that's something to keep in mind. You can die, but it is going to decrease your speed. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is that as the rounds go on, they're going to start getting faster and faster, and that timer is going to go down quickly. However, once you eat the spaceship and you enter the 10th round, there's a little bit of a calm and things slow down. During this 10th round, I highly recommend eating all the pack dots on screen to increase your speed and trying to keep that combo going if you do have one going, or you can start a new one to start racking up more and more points. I hope that these tips and tricks help you to beat Score Attack mode or to beat the mode quicker so that you rank higher in the global rankings. This video was actually requested in the comments, so if you guys have other videos you want to see, feel free to leave suggestions down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!